Here is how you can set up and play the Dealmaker game inside of Lesix Games. From the dashboard, navigate to Dealmaker. Create your first game if you haven't created one up to this point. We're going to call this Dealmaker Test. Like any one of our games inside of the system, you can attach it to a class, meeting, whatever it might be. So we're going to call this the AI Marketing Toolkit. The standard prize for this game is whatever you would want it to be. It can be points. It can be a gift card. We're going to call this $5 Starbucks. And then you can add whatever sort of description you want. When you click Create, navigate to the Edit menu. Inside of here, you'll see the case distribution. So we have 5 cases that have nothing, 12 cases that have the standard prize, 2 cases that have a double prize, and 1 case that have a triple prize. You can see all of the various question pools that we have, and you can download a sample file from the CSV. We're going to download the sample file and upload it here into the system. And now you see that we have, inside of our question pool, a series of questions that we can use when we play the game. We always save our changes, and then we hit run to go to the controller screen. On the controller screen, you will see the distribution of briefcases, how many of each are remaining, what question we're on, and a button to start the game. When we hit start, it will randomize how the cases are distributed, and you'll ask the player which case they want. In this case, we'll say the player chooses case 7. Now, it'll bring up a question. In this case, what is the capital of France? And we say, capital of France is Paris, or better, the game player says that. And we reveal the answer. That is correct, and they will choose 4 cases to eliminate. And let's say they eliminate 4, 12, 15, and 19. Now we'll move on to the next question. Which planet is known as the red planet? And they say Mars. We reveal the answer. It is correct. And now we eliminate 4 more cases. I'm going to say 1, 2, 14, and 18. What year did World War II end? We're going to say 1945. The answer is correct. And again, eliminate 4 cases. And we're controlling all of this from the screen. In this case, who painted the Mona Lisa? And they say, oh, I think that was Michelangelo. We reveal the answer. Game over, 0 points. We continue on. We can play again, and it randomizes everything. Now, just like before, we have a mobile layout for the game. And the mobile layout will show you the game controller in a way that you can control this from the game. We start the game, select which case they pick, and you go through and answer the questions just like before and control the game just like before. The display screen will show what their case is. And in this case, let's say the capital of France is Paris. You show Paris being selected on the screen, reveal the answer, it says correct, and then they go through and eliminate their 4 cases. And you can see on the display screen that they see what is in that case that they eliminated. You can see how many remain of each type up here, and you can explain that and make an offer if you'd like. We go through and answer the questions again. Mars, reveal the answer. We select 4 more. World War II ended in 1945. Reveal the answer. Select 4 more. Who painted the Mona Lisa? That was Da Vinci. Reveal the answer. It says select 4 more cases. What is the largest ocean on Earth? The Pacific. We reveal the answer again. Now it says eliminate 2 cases. And what is the chemical symbol of AU? That is, of course, gold. Reveal the answer. And now the person can decide if they want to switch the case that they have or trade with case number 10. We're going to say we switch to case number 10. An empty case has nothing. You switched to the remaining case. Game over, play again, and go through the process all over again.